Hey guys, we're back on the live video series. Today we're talking Foundational Monday, and today's Foundational Monday tip is understand your P&L. And what I would say better yet is understand specifically the things in your business that relate to your cost structure and how you make money. All right, so let's walk through the P&L and understand. Obviously, the top line is revenue. And if you sell tangible products, you would have cost of goods sold. Sales minus cost of goods sold would be your gross profit. So just right then and there, understand what you make things for, what you buy them for, what you sell them for, right? So your gross margin, gross profit, kind of synonymous. But then as we go further down the P&L, so after gross profit, you've got your operating expenses and then what you might call like SG&A, like sales, general, and administrative expenses. But what you should understand is what it costs you to make your product, whether that's tangible or intangible. And then and so that would be a direct cost or a variable, like we buy something for $4 and we sell it for $9, right? You should understand that. And then what are the costs that go with selling your product? So like a variable cost, like a sales commission or something that varies with more production. And then what are your fixed costs? What are your overhead? What's your rent? Right? What are your normal utilities? What are your normal software costs? What is your payroll? Right? So just start to understand as you break down your P&L, revenue minus cost of goods would be your gross margin. And then minus your operating expenses would be your net operating income. And then you would have things what we would call below the line, things that don't recur often. You would maybe say, well, I don't want to include them in operating income because they don't recur, right? Or they're not normal items where I could project if I make this much operating income, I'll break even. So those would be extraordinary items like the gain on a sale of a fixed asset, right? Or other income outside the normal course of your business. So just start to understand your business, what it takes to make or sell your product, right? And then what are the fixed and variable costs? If you can just get to that and understanding your P&L will go a long way in helping you run your business. So that's today's tip. Understand your P&L. Tomorrow we will do a tech tool Tuesday. We'll talk about a piece of software or tech that we use at MireGroup or that we get clients to use. That's super helpful. So do that tomorrow. As always, if you got a comment, question, suggestion for a future video, drop that below. I would love to take it and talk about it on a future video. All right, guys. We'll see you on the next one.